In this series, I'm going to be going through all 30 NBA teams and making a starting 5 of each of those teams with the best players I've got from season 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in NBA Live Mobile. And once we've made all of these lineups, we will be going into a showdown quarter. And for the first part, we have to score with every single position in order. And then I can simply go ahead and score as many points as possible. We're going to be putting all of these teams onto a leaderboard based off of points difference to see which one comes out on top. So we are almost halfway through this team builder series and we are now onto the Orlando Magic. So we're going to kick things off at the point guard spot and hopefully find a good set of players to make a good team for the Orlando Magic. Of course, with all of these team builders, I am simply going off of what logo it shows on the player card itself, and we'll kick things off with a 73 overall black who goes up to 87 overall. You can see all of the boosts we've got on him from those past season players, and of course the medal and the jerseys and all that stuff. Majority of this stuff is from past seasons. You can see some of the stats are getting boosted up to even plus 23. One of them's got a plus 28 on it, which is absolutely ridiculous. But hopefully we can find a good set of players, make a strong lineup, and then get very high on the leaderboard, which at the moment is looking very stacked towards the top. But we'll get an 89 overall Anthony going up to 103 overall from the Xmas promo this year. Of course, you can see he's still got that active boost, which is the Xmas tree points. Let's keep going up though to see if we've got anyone else who is a higher overall. We're now into the 100 plus overall players, and still we haven't found another Orlando Magic player. We might have to settle for this Anthony, which isn't a bad start at all. At least he's above a 100 overall, and we're going to have to settle with him. So that's our starting point guard over there. Let's go on to the shooting guard spot and see who we've got playing for the Orlando Magic. We'll go up now into the silver players to see if there's anyone good we can add. There isn't at all. Now into the gold players, we got a 73 overall Harris going up to 87 overall, a decent start. A Vince Carter as well going up to 90 overall, which is great. And you can see, I think he's actually from this season with the Galactic Dunkers promo. You can see he's still giving out that cosmic points boost on him. So obviously that wouldn't really make much difference to this card because of course that promo is not going on at the moment. But let's keep going up through these shooting guards, now up into the elite players. Can we find another Orlando Magic's player, or are we gonna have to stick with this Vince Carter? Now up into the 90 plus players and still not another Orlando Magic player. We got another Vince Carter, but I believe that's a Raptors logo, so we're gonna have to dismiss that card over there. We got another Vince Carter as well for the Brooklyn Nets that time, but not an Orlando Magic player. We'll still keep going up though into 100 plus overall players. Can we find one more Orlando Magic player? Maybe another Vince Carter or something like that. We're still going up, and there we go. We found a Tracy McGrady, 115 overall, going up to 121. He's got that 3-point clutch ability, and that is absolutely great. He's from season 4. You can see a bunch of his stats are completely maxed out. The highest overall player you can get in the game, 115 overall. He fits that criteria perfectly, and he's going to be a great addition to this Orlando Magic's team. Now onto the small forward spot though, and hopefully we can find someone on par with that card, or at least around that, to keep this lineup going strong. We're now into the gold players. I haven't found a single Orlando Magic's player, but maybe they're hiding towards the end. We got a 77 overall Banchero from the Promising Rookies promo. Let's keep going up though. We might have a better version of him later on down the line. We've also got a Wilkins over there. I believe that's an Orlando Magic's logo. It is an old one because of course he's from 1999. We got a Wagner over there going up to 96 overall, so not bad at all. We can still improve though. We want at least above a 100 overall player. Let's keep going up through these players into the 90 plus overall players now. I'm on the lookout for those Orlando Magic players, and we've actually got a Tracy McGrady there going up to 113 overall. You can see all of his stats there. He's got that court general boost to team, which is looking great. We've also got though a Banchero going up to 114 overall, so a little bit better than Tracy McGrady. I think McGrady has slightly better stats, but I think we're just gonna have to go with better overalls in terms of the game. You never know, we might change it at the end if they're not gonna make any difference to the team overall. You can see Banchero's stats are very good as well. Rebounding, he's probably not as good as Tracy McGrady, but we'll see what we can do at the end of the team builder. So let's head over to the power forward spot and scroll along to try and find a good power forward for the Orlando Magic. Let's kick things off with a 60 overall, going up to 73 overall over there. Can we find someone better? We got 70 overall Isaac going up to 83 overall. Hopefully though we can improve on him,
because I don't really want a gold player in the lineup because he is only 83 overall compared to sort of my benchmark, which is 100 overall plus. But let's keep going through and hopefully find someone a little bit better. We got a lot of players from a lot of different teams, but we're not finding anyone that is from the Orlando Magic. Still going up now into the 100 plus overall players. Come on, we just need one high overall Orlando Magic's player, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to find one, so he's going to have to do at that power forward spot. Let's go on now to the center spot to end off this lineup. Try and find a good high overall Orlando Magic's player. Let's kick things off with the bronze cards. Nothing over there. We got a 60 overall going up to 72 overall there in the silver selection. Let's keep going up a little bit more though to see if we can find anyone better. Now into the gold players. We got Wemby twice over there, but of course he plays for the Spurs. Let's keep going up bit by bit, trying to find another Orlando Magic's player. We're still going up now into the elite players. We got an 81 overall Carter Jr. going up to 94 overall, which is decent, but we need to redeem ourselves after that gold player being added to the lineup. Hopefully we can find a higher overall player than Carter Jr. to make this lineup really, really good. So now up into the 90 plus overall players, and I still haven't found another one to add to the team, but hopefully they're hiding towards the end. We're still going up 100 plus overall players, getting to the very end now of the highest overall players, and we're at the end. And at the end is that Shaquille O'Neal from season 4, going up to 119 overall. He's got that +4 dunk to team, which is looking great. You can see all of his stats are absolutely ridiculous. And the team is 111 overall. So the one change I was thinking about was Tracy McGrady replacing that Banchero. You can see the stats difference. Tracy McGrady does have the better stats than Banchero. Does it make a difference to the team overall or not? No, it stays at 111 overall. So you know what? I'll go with Tracy McGrady because he does have the better stats and even on the rebounding stats. And I made a mistake last time where I didn't pick the guy with the better rebounding stats. So this time I'll go with Tracy McGrady. So this lineup has 2 Tracy McGradys, a Shaq, an Isaacs, and an Anthony. You can definitely see where the strengths lie in this lineup with both T-Mac cards and Shaq. And then the 2 Season 8 players are unfortunately letting the side down a little bit, but 111 is still a fairly good lineup to have. It's not pushing those top ranks at the moment that we've got on the leaderboard, but it's not bad at all. So let's see how they play in a showdown quarter. Hopefully we come up against a decent matchup. Last time I think I came up against a 115 overall team, which was not good. But hopefully this time the NBA Live Mobile gods are on our side and are going to give us a good lineup to get a good points difference with this team. So the NBA gods were on our side here. They put us up against a 108 overall team. This is still not going to be an easy matchup because they are all season 4 players. They got Taco Fall at center, which is going to be very hard to come up against. But we have got Shaq, who's an absolute beast. So hopefully he's going to put in a shift and help this team win. But of course, we got to score with everyone one by one. I think I'm kind of tempted to go in for some easy shots with the 2 Season 8 players. So we're going for a dunk there with Anthony as he knocks that one down. His dunking's up to 115, which is absolutely nuts. We need him to get some good steals off of this Kyrie Irving, but that is very difficult to do because Kyrie's dribble stats and ball handling are probably very good in this game. So we got to score first with Tracy McGrady. We'll try and find the right one over here. It's the one with the clutch ability. So we'll go for 3 with him. It's a perfect release. And he is going to sink that one. I need to make sure I don't get confused with either T-Mac as we knock down that 3-pointer to put us up by 3 points. And next up, we got a score with the small forward version. He's the one without the clutch ability, but hopefully we can get a steal with Anthony. He just about keeps it in as we get the ball back. So let's find Tracy McGrady. This is the right one, the small forward version of him. We're going for 3 as well. Perfect release. Unfortunately, he just misses that one. He's got a 102 3-point shot, so probably could have made that shot, but unfortunately he doesn't as they come through with Hayes there for the easy dunk. So let's not waste our time and try and go in for another 3. We'll just come through with the one-handed slam with T-Mac instead. He's got 125 dunking, which is great to see. Next up, we got to score with Isaac because he gets the steal there. So let's run it all the way up the court with him and try and get a dunk off if we can. We got to go in for a simple shot. We'll go for the mid-range. He's going to get blocked. At least Shaquille O'Neal's picking up the ball and giving him an assist as he comes through for the dunk to finish off that play. Just about saving that play over there as we're now up to a 5 points difference. Next up, we got to get that dunk with Shaq. He's an absolute powerhouse. Hopefully we can get the ball off Kyrie Irving. We just about do with Tracy McGrady. Let's play over to Shaq. Run it all the way up the court over Taco Fall. And he is going to finish off the 2-handed slam. So we're up now to 7 points in this game. We get a steal there from Anthony. We'll play over to Shaq. Try and get a quick basket if we can with Tracy McGrady on the left-hand side. Perfect release. And he is finally going to knock down a 3-point shot for us to put us up to a 10-point lead. We've got the other T-Max clutch ability, so we definitely have to use that. But of course, we got to get some good defense. And Anthony again with another steal. We'll run it up the court quickly with Isaacs. Is he going to be able to dunk over Taco Fall? He is. Taco Fall there, jumping up way too late to try and block us. I kind of want to end off with that clutch ability, so I'm saving it a little bit for a time where we didn't have that opportunity to get a quick basket. They're going to waste a bit of time. Hayes is going to go up for a shot. We get the block though with Shaq. They're going to get a shot up again, and unfortunately they are going to make that one. So we got to get our clutch ability in with Tracy McGrady. We'll play it to him on the right hand side. He's got that clutch ability for 3 on the fadeaway shot. Just over 10 seconds left to go. So he's going to nail that one. And now we're up to a 13 points difference. We need another 3 to end off this one if this team wants to sit at the top of the leaderboard. Anthony is going to be able to go ahead and get the steal. We'll go with Tracy McGrady on the left-hand side. No one near him. And he is going to sink the shot to put us up to 22 points in this one. They're going to go for a long shot with Kyrie Irving, but the Orlando Magic have somehow managed to get up to the top of the leaderboard. You can see 22-6 puts them at a 16 points difference. The first team to go over 15 points on the leaderboard. They go ahead of the Toronto Raptors, which was a 114 overall team, ahead of the Bucks, a 113 overall team, ahead of the Hawks, another 113 overall team. All 3 of those teams had 15 points difference. This is the first team to go above that with a 16 points difference. I did not expect that to happen, especially with the way this lineup is set up with 3 really good players and then 2 not so great players at all. That was absolutely ridiculous. It was all down to Anthony, who just kept on getting those steals, which was really helping this team. And he's one of the low overall players on this team, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. His steal stat is only 82 as well. So he definitely put in a shift to get those steals and send the Magic to the top of the leaderboard. But what team will be able to topple the Orlando Magic at the top? 16 points is very difficult to beat in this game, but who knows what team will actually do it. Next up, we've got the Washington Wizards, which kind of marks the halfway point in this series. Let me know in the comment section down below what your highest overall Orlando Magic player is. Mine, of course, is Tracy McGrady. I could probably get him up a little bit higher with some other players around him, but recently I did manage to play 1v1 against QJB, who is an absolute GOAT when it comes to NBA Live Mobile. If you want to go check out that 1v1, the video should be popping up in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.